Hey, you guys, we are back to do Married to Medicine. They back this season, child, and it's gonna look like it's gonna be a messy season, honey. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Stay tuned for more.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd Camp folks? Welcome back to another video, Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife right here.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
She's in pain. She just had a procedure done,
I ain't saying no pain.
and she's still recuperating from the procedure. Okay,
No pain.
so y'all have to show a little grace. So I might be doing the heavy lifting this episode. We shall see. But anyway. This is Kourtney Eddie. The channel is all about relationships, reviews, and entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And yes, like my wife said, we're back with Married to Medicine. Yes, it looks like it's going to be messy. And it's going to be messy with the men and the women and the dogs and the cats.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that like button as well. And y'all, let's just go ahead and get straight into it. So, they kind of showing the intro of what people got going on, kind of give you a little flashback from last season and stuff like that. So, it seems like Heavenly getting out her car and broke a glass in quad driveway. She's trying to give her some flowers and stuff like that or whatever. So, they sit and talk. And as they sit and talk, they're talking about, from last season where Quad kind of went and apologized to everybody. And Heavenly was just saying, they did some reflecting and they felt like that they was kind of hard on Quad. Because remember, they kicked out every time.
That's right. They sent her back. They was in California. They sent her back. Quad, we are voting against you. You have to go back.
Yes, which, I be thinking Quad doing too much. And sometimes I don't always agree with, because I think that sometimes she be doing a lot to keep her job, and then doing overkill. But I didn't like the fact of how they treated her, what I'm saying, that then just pretty much kicked out. Said she can come, but then sent the backpacking. But anyway, so Quad, they were showing the scenes where Quad, from the reunion, she apologized and all that stuff, whatever. And so Simone was saying, yeah, Heavenly was just saying that, she believed that Simone owed Quad an apology. And, looking back, Simone was like, well, the girl, we talked afterwards and stuff like that or whatever. But they was like, well, you know how Quad is and stuff. And also a scene where Simone and Cecil working on, they talk about Freaknik.
Now, I can't say I'm a Freaknik expert, but I've been there several times to Freaknik. And yeah, they got most of the themes for their party. They got most of it right. Not all of it, but most of it.
I've been to Freaknik. I don't know, maybe 3-4 times.
Yes, I went several times, and yes, it's a big party. Drinking, the women, the dancing, the music, the traffic, all of it. So yeah. So in the good old days,
it was an experience. I can tell you that it was an experience
when people can get together without people pew on one another. You know what I'm saying? It was just all good fun. For the most part.
Before it got real ratchet and raunchy and real.
Yeah, I think what made it ratchet and raunchy is because people from other part of the states came in and it just kind of turned it to a different thing.
It got to where Atlanta was making sure y'all don't come back for that next year.
And you know why?
Down all the roads.
You know why? Because Atlanta was trying to put a bid in for the Olympics, and they didn't want to lose the Olympics because of Freaknik. That's why.
But so anyway, so Cece and them said they're gonna call it what? Whitnik.
What?
Whitnik. Like Cecil White and Simone White, and that they name.
Whitnik. They could have came over with better.
Whitmore is they last name.
Yeah, they could have came over with better.
But it's like Whitnik or something. I said, what is that? Whitnik?
Yeah, they could have called it Old Nick Fun Nick or something.
But so anyway, so they hosted it and stuff like that. So I I like Simone and I like Cecil. I think they add a little to the show, but then they storylines. Child, y'all don't have nothing. No, please don't give us that y'all up there.
With the
Some of the
kids.
yes,
Yeah.
child. Them is grown men now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that.
I don't think they really have a storyline. I think what they do, they latch on to other people's storyline to give the other people's storyline some kind of spice. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't mad at that because I think that they bring something different to the
Jackie
show.
don't have a storyline.
You can dismiss her. Now she can leave. Now leave Simone and Cecil, but Jackie and what is name? The Grape Ape, he can leave. Anyway. So let's move on. So Dr. G and Sweet Tea.
Now that's another people that don't have a storyline. Well, they got a storyline, but yeah, I think they can go ahead and go to. Go ahead.
So they've been working on having a baby child. So yeah, so she said that they be working day and night, night and day, child. Honey.
So if they working, what's the hold up? Is it her?
Well, it ain't just like okay, on the people on the Maury child, it could take one time for the people
Man,
on
I'm going by the Maury experiences.
the Maury. But I don't know, honey. You know, it's just.
You know, if his,
But
she
you know,
said,
she did have some kind of fibroid issues. Or
okay, that's
like
what I'm saying. It's on her because apparently Dr. G, his soldiers are working.
I don't know, who knows. But so they've been working on having a baby, so they on their way to go over Phaedra house because you know Sweet Tea can't swim,
Yeah.
and Phaedra said she could swim, and her sons Evidilla can swim and stuff like that. I said, child, I need to be over there and set you teach a class, child, because I can't swim.
I don't know how to swim either. I tell y'all my.
Yeah, no, you could tell. I don't know this crowd.
Yeah, okay. I was like 14 years old, July 4th weekend at the water park. You know, it's crowded, right? Everybody there. I'm 14. I'm probably like 5'7", 5'8", you know, in height, right? So
the height you is now?
5'11". But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I get on the water slide. You know, they got a little mat. You go slide, you come down the slide. So I get down the water slide, come down the slide. Yeah. Hit the bottom of the slide. The mat come from under me. So I'm on the bottom of the pool drowning. You know, it was crowded. The lifeguards dive in. And he said, stand up. I can't stand up. I'm drowning. Stand up. I can't. I'm drowning. And I stood up. Everybody looked at me laughing. I was traumatized, so I never been back to a water park.
What feet was you in? 5 feet?
About 4 feet.
Oh,
4 feet.
Lord.
Oh, God, I was so embarrassed.
I can't believe so. You must be all bunched up.
No, I landed on my back and I laid on the bottom of the pool. And all I had to do was stand up, but I panicked.
Oh, you was on the floor of the pool.
Yeah, I panicked. And instead of just standing up, I would have been all right. But I was drowning. You know, my mind went somewhere else.
But you can hear them under the water.
Yeah.
Stand up.
And I was like, oh, God, I could see them up there, too. I was like, I'm drowning.
You thought your life was over.
Yeah, then people looked at me. I put a towel on the head, walked out. So I've never been back to a water park since then.
But yeah, so Phaedra teaching class. She got her little life gear. Her little life swimsuit on.
That she was on Baywatch.
Yeah, and all that stuff, whatever. So I think that her son was also teaching Sweet Tea, you know, how to swim and all that stuff. Whatever, so.
She had a life jacket on, you know, so
yeah,
she was good.
So Phaedra said, you know, okay, this is my time to have a conversation with Dr. G, and so she was asking, you know, what's going on, how he been doing and stuff, and so they talked about the heavenly situation with Sweet Tea and how they was going back and forth on social media. When last season, where where Sweet Tea was talking about Heavenly Mama, I had watched that, and then which. Granted, Sweet Tea did apologize because she said she didn't know her mom had passed away. And then also that Sweet Tea to get back at Heavenly, she was saying something about, you know, that Dr. Damon had cheated and stuff, but she heard or just kind of repeating what she said and stuff. So, you know, Dr. G was like, you know, he was a little disappointed. He was mad at Damon, you know.
Why though?
I think because he can control his wife. And I know that's hard words to say.
Control you. All you can do is talk to your wife, but his wife is a grown woman. She gonna do what she wants to do.
But let me tell you something. That time,
oh yeah,
that Dr. Damon got his wife in check and can't say that a spouse cannot do that to another spouse. It may not sound like that. That's, oh my God, you can't check another, but you can't. You know,
you can check all day. But
and Heavenly put that little tail up under her and got in that car and stuff like that. And baby, it was victory all for all of us. Hey, baby,
Yeah,
victory all.
that was probably the first and the only time Dr. Daniel put his foot down. But he's not that type of dude to do that much. So I don't see him trying to check Heavenly. You know, Heavenly, a grown woman, he can check her all day. Guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna do what she wants to do.
So then you got another scene where you got Simone and Cecil. So they are over Heavenly house, Heavenly and Damon house, and Heavenly got a spread. She got, what is it, the
Hibachi,
yeah,
Hibachi,
yeah, it's hibachi.
Hibachi,
It's a hibachi.
Hibachi,
Hibachi.
Hibachi. Y'all know y'all ain't rich. Y'all call Hibachi.
You said hibachi.
You agree with
I
me?
was playing.
No, you would.
I promise you.
No, you
I
would.
promise you. I was. That's why I came back and said hibachi. Cause I was like hibachi. Like that sound like that. Did that sound right coming out your mouth? You like hibachi?
You just say you got class, or I don't have class.
Hey, you see that I did. So Heavenly, you know, they had the guy doing all this stuff or whatever, and excuse me, some Dr. Cecil was like, Heavenly, I love this spread, you know, everything doing good. Then he veered off into a conversation. Immediately turned
Cecil,
left.
bruh, you gotta learn how to segue. You like you didn't segue whatsoever, man. You went from this conversation, you were so fragmented, and you went here, yeah, it was a nice spread. So Damien, you gonna get your wife in check? Basically, that's what it was like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and finish it, baby.
No, all basically what you were saying, you know, you asked Damien how he felt about the situation. And Damon really didn't say anything about it.
Of course.
But, you know, Heavenly, she came after me and won't come back after her. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. All right, Heavenly, she ain't going to change.
But I think Heavenly did say that, you know, she was wrong or something like that or whatever. But yeah, she was like, you gonna come for my man, I'm come for yours, and you know, all that back and forth and stuff. Oh yeah, so Heavenly was saying, you know, Heavenly told Simone that, listen, you need to apologize to Quad. And she was like, huh? And he goes, Cecil to him saying, yeah, that's right, Quad. You need to apologize to her because
What Simone told him?
what is it?
That's enough.
Your sponsor for Quad or
yeah.
cheerleader or something like that.
And I think what Cecil, him and Quad, Cecil and Quad are pretty cool. And what Cecil's trying to do is get Quad and Simone back together, get their friendship back together. So he's trying to do anything and everything to get that to work again. But you know, he was cheerleading for Quad big time.
Real hard. And so that's when Simone was like, apologize. No, I don't see it for apologizing for her. And you know, of course, they showed the clips when she was like, "You got to go, you got to get out of here." But and so she was like, "Well, after you know, but apologize for what she said because she did divulge information that you know about what happened to her, the person that died that in the swimming pool that drowned." She divulged at the reunion. She divulged that information when Quad was telling her, Simone, no, and then Simone just kept regurgitating it over and over and over. I mean, just kept going on, and I felt like, dang, girl, you don't have a right to tell this woman business. And to me, that's when Quad did them little fake, Young and the Restless crying, you know, them little daytime soap opera.
Over the top.
Yes. And so she said, I don't feel like I need to apologize for that, you know. And Heaven was like, well, you do. And she said, well, afterwards, Quad came to me and we was talking it up and all that. She said, well, you know how Quad is. She kind of like hard, you know, trying to like, and once again.
She said, yeah, right. Quad, she know, she look hard, but, you know, she smiled through it, but you can tell she hurt it inside. All right, Cecil, we get it, bro. You like Quad. We get it, brother. We get it.
Yeah, and he was, because I was like, but dang, okay, Cecil, yeah, I get
you got to thank Quad, bro.
So, but my thing is, and so afterwards, to me, he was like, you know how she is, but afterwards, you know, that still hurt her. And I've been like that, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of, hey, you just gonna press your way through something that's embarrassing and stuff like that or whatever, and then afterwards you kind of soak in and be like, dang, I'm hurt for real.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
I was at a water park.
So everybody getting ready for the Freaknik or the Whitnik.
Sound like some kind of grocery store. Whitnik.
So they getting ready for that. So you got Simone and Cecil. They got their 40s. Now, Eddie said they didn't sell 40s
I
here
don't think they sell 40s in
in
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, but cause
I remember being around them.
cause we had to go to Georgia to drink 40s.
And I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because I think I remember some people going to Georgia to get them and then
Oh,
bring them.
shh! I can't say that on the camera.
You
Yeah, you
scared
can't.
me
You can't.
so bad,
I'm
baby.
sorry.
Don't do that because
I'm
I
sorry.
jerked
I'm
within.
sorry. You can't say that on camera.
We can't say what. There's somebody went to Georgia to get it and brought it here. Why?
You can't have alcohol across state lines.
Oh, you can't?
Mm-mm.
Well, they was doing. I ain't say I did it.
I'm saying.
That was 30 years ago,
It
child.
don't matter. It don't matter.
I didn't know that you can't do that.
No, you can't.
Oh my God, you scared me. Lord, I hope everything good inside of me because you
I'm
just.
sorry. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
You trying to divulge some information from the streets that don't supposed to be out there in the public like that.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
So from Mississippi to Alabama, you can't do that. Why?
It's the ABC, the alcohol and whatever that agency that's called. That's
Well,
over
then
alcohol.
catch all those people that be putting that liquor into. They be on their cruise ships and they be going and put it in, acting like it's bottled
Oh
water.
yeah,
Or
that's
they put it in
wrong too. Yeah, that's wrong.
containers and stuff like this so they can have their
That's
own
why
alcohol.
it's like bootlegging. You know what I'm saying? You can bring moonshine from across state lines, like from the north to the south.
So
You seen that movie Life? In the Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what it was about.
Yeah, it probably didn't make sense to me.
Mm.
But so anyway, so yeah, they was up there, in the 40s and stuff, and they was trying to remember, the 40s and Coke 45, and I think heavily drunk, like, ugh,
Yeah, y'all remember Coke 45, man? We had Red Bull, Blue Bull, Coke 45, St. Ives. We had it all, baby. I drunk it all back in the day. Had my big outfit on, my hoodie, and my Timberland boots on, drinking the. I'm a real talk. I was, man.
Drinking 40s where? In Georgia?
Yeah, in Georgia. In Georgia.
So anyway, so I think Cecil may have pulled up in a hydraulic car or whatever. What?
How'd you say?
It's called hydraulics.
Lowrider.
But that's what they call when
But
they
it's
do
low.
it.
Yeah, I know, but you don't call it hydraulic, call it lowriders.
Yeah. But low riders can be a low rider but not have hydraulics.
Yes, but we still call them low riders.
But why would you call it a hydraulic is when it bounces?
I know, but we still call them
Don't tell
low
me,
riders.
child. I knew about some cars
No.
back in the day. Because that's what we did. Me and my friend, we sit on the porch and we watch the cars.
So I like the cars. The cars go boom.
If it went boom, we was out there looking. Girl, who is that? We running to the door.
We like the car. The cars are going boom. Isha and who? Tiger. We like the boom. You remember that song?
I do.
Yeah. Cause I do. When I used to have the little Cavalier with the boom in it.
So heavily, so she pull up and she pull up with hair that we did not wear.
Now what the hell?
Hold up. Now I said, why she got that ugly hair? Because I think she was getting ready. I said, we didn't do that. That's that Baps movie where it's really, really ghetto. But that maybe if there was a hair show like Bonner Brothers or whatever it was called, maybe they would have that. Nobody walked around with that kind of hair.
Or it could be a Miami thing.
It could have been, but she shouldn't have brought that to the Freaknik because
y'all
I ain't never see that.
Hey, when y'all was in Miami back in the day, y'all used to wear that type of hairstyle with the gold teeth and the high top blonde hair and the long fingernail.
How you keep that up?
Then y'all got the nerve to go to the office working. Oh, y'all keep
So you got Eugene and you got Eugene and Toya. And then Phaedra. So they pulling up in a drop top.
Mustang. Was it Mustang?
No, it wasn't no Mustang. That may be, like you said, a low ride or something like that. Really low ride. And I said, okay, now Phaedra, she dressed the
That's
part.
right. The other car was just a muscle car with hydraulics on the first car.
Yeah. So I said, now she dressed the part because I'm trying to see is all of them like bringing that what it was, the 90s feel and stuff like that.
Phaedra never went to Freaknik. She was like too square.
Yeah, she said she never went, but she was in Georgia.
But she was too square. She couldn't go.
And then Eugene and Toy was
too
too
young,
young.
yeah.
They was telling me they was in middle school
They
or something like
probably
that.
found it on YouTube.
So, but yeah, I think that Phaedra did, she was in that era. Now Jacket, maybe she could have stayed at home because it looked like all she had was a fanny pack and a little gold chain around her neck. So
and Damien, Dr. Damien, he was a square. He said, I wanted to go, but I had to take tests. Yeah, you was a straight nerd.
Yeah, he just wore something that he would wear around the house. But yeah, I think that Heavenly tried her best to do the part. Simone and Cecil, I think they did pretty good.
I got some old Freaknik pictures too. I will post.
And then one thing is that airbrush was so heavy back in the day. I love my airbrush. I had some Guess white pants, and it was airbrush with
the name,
on the front, the back, and oh my gosh, I loved it.
And see, back then, the early '90s, you had the FUBU stuff. You had the what else? You had the Guess. Let's see what else you had. I think Tommy was coming out. Tommy Hilfiger was, coming out at that time.
Real big.
Yeah, because I remember I went there with some Tommy Hilfiger shorts and Tommy Hilfiger shirt on. And I thought, the boom.com.
So you had and then it was a mystery like who getting out this car, and it was Contessa and Scott.
They was in the Mustang with it.
Yeah. And Dr. G and Sweet Tea trying to twerk or whatever. I was like, girl, you weren't even born, child. We don't even know what it was like.
I said, what's she doing? Is she having a seizure back there in that back seat?
Because it was not twerking.
I said, I don't know what.
It wasn't twerking, no working.
She did say she couldn't dance. She had no rhythm.
Well, she needs to stop.
She said she
don't try. Don't try. So anyway, so they pull up. I think people were surprised that Contessa, she back and all that stuff. Was she? From my understanding, she's just a friend to the show. She's not a part of the main cast anymore. Which I don't mind her being a friend to the show. When you're a friend to the show, to me, you're not expected to have like this storyline per se. Right. So, you expect it to kind of interact. And I think at one point the Contessa didn't have much of a storyline. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed kind of Scott being on that and her, but, as far as them kind of, being main cast, I just didn't see it for them. Now, Contessa, she hugged a few people and stuff like that or whatever, but it seemed like they, her and Heavenly still got a little beef.
I forgot about the beef they had. It got kind of ugly too.
Yep. So Damon walks up to Dr. G and just saying, "Are we good?" and everything. And so he went on because it seemed like, of course they had issues because of Heavenly and Sweet Tea.
I think Dr. Damon's issue was that he said, Dr. G, they've been knowing each other for a long time. He said, G, you know my character, man. For you to question me about me cheating on my wife, he said, that was an insult to me. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't even care about the rumors. It's about our friendship. Which is like, if y'all boys, and y'all been boys for a long time, you should know how your boy moves. You should know how your boy operates.
Right.
For him to question his boy motives, man, I can kind of see, Dr. Damien's position on that, So, yeah. So that's what Dr. Damien was kind of upset about.
Quad pull up and who was it? Quad pull up. Oh, yeah, it was kind of like a mystery. I forgot who was driving. Somebody was driving. No,
somebody else was driving. And Simone was on the mic and like, hey, y'all. Oh, yeah. And y'all, I'm glad y'all came out. Hope y'all enjoy y'all time and y'all. Then she saw the cop pull up. She said, and hold up, there's somebody pulling up. And guess who walks out the car? Quad. And she said, well, somebody came here that wasn't invited. Dang, Simone, she gonna throw shade.
But then Cecil invited her.
Yeah, Cecil invited
so they did show a clip where Cecil did invite her, and he said he did. And I think Quad outfit, fit the thing, but she was from Tennessee. I'm not sure if she came to Freaknik or not. But and so anyway, so Simone, I think it was just kind of said that, other ladies did apologize to Quad and stuff like that. So they showed a scene with Jackie. They Toya was like, Quad apologized to her and Eugene. So, everybody was trying to get back to a place where, there was, couple said it with all of them, whatever. So they really trying to get Simone to apologize. But Simone did say, listen, I am who I am. And one thing about it, if I don't want to apologize, I ain't gonna apologize, but I don't feel like I have to. She said that a lot of the ladies like Heavenly and Jackie, they getting a lot of flack from the people on social media. So they feel pressed to apologize. I don't care nothing about these people on these social media. So I don't give a god darn, as what's his name? JJ would say, darn gone. I don't care nothing about all of that stuff or whatever. So if I ain't gonna apologize, I ain't. So I ain't feeling no pressure. So Scott came and did his rap song.
Scott gets grab it. Give me the mic. He get up there, start rapping. My name, Dr. Scott. I'm the mover man. Yada yada yada. I said, okay. And what's his name? Eugene was telling me, what's his wife's name?
Toya.
He told you know, Dr. Scott, he can rap. I thought his last single. He said, I listened on it one time, man.
You bust that start laughing.
He says on time, listen to it, but yeah, man, hey, he got some bars, man. Yeah.
He is not giving up, child.
Yeah,
He is not giving
Dr.
up.
Scott, bruh, you know, stay in your lane. Your lane is being a doctor, man. You too old. I'm not gonna never say you too old to do anything, but your rapping skills, it's not it, brother. It's not it, man. It's not it.
But it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, man.
I mean,
if I'm drunk and looking at you rap, I'm gonna blast my butt off. You know what I'm saying?
It's fun to watch because I think it's just light and fluffy. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's cringy.
Yeah, but
my name,
but it could be to him. Well, to us, it's light and fluffy. But it could be like he really and truly want to take this to the next level. So you know that's a problem,
bro. I hope you got some good friends. You got some good friends that tapping the show. Hey, bro, you tried.
you know, one thing about it is that when he was doing some of that rapping, it was so off key. Like there was a little singing and a rapping that goes on with it. It was off key.
It just fit well, man. You know, what is it? You trying to rap or you trying to sing? You know, you trying to do both at the same time. Who knows, man? But still, stay as a doctor and you let it be, man. Leave the rapping to people like us, okay?
What you mean rapping to people like us?
Like I said, people like us.
You can rap?
Oh yeah, I can
Go
flow.
ahead.
No.
Okay, we're good. So sweet.
If y'all want to rap, y'all put in the comment.
You gonna make a separate video?
Yeah, I'll make a separate video. Drop my single. And
you gonna be talking about Christmas cake. I'm fat like a cream cake. That's what you gonna say. So Sweetie is talking to Damon. She was like, you know, listen, you know, I kind of wanted to talk to you, whatever, and just kind of let you know that what I said, you know, I was repeating what I heard. You know, I'm not saying that you cheated or nothing like that. I never said that. And Damon was telling Greg, because Greg had walked up and said, well, you know, I was hurt just like what you were saying earlier, you know, because like we boys and stuff like that. So I felt that, you know, you didn't believe me. You should knew it wasn't even about validation. Right. I needed to know that
validate our friendship, right? Because you know, you should know me, man. We've been knowing each other for like years and years and years. And you're gonna kind of question my character over a rumor. You know, when that rumor popped up, you should have said, "No, man, my boy don't do that. He don't roll like that. My boy don't do things like that."
I do think that Damon, in my opinion, should be more vocal when it comes to Heavenly. Especially when Heavenly going after the men. I think that it should be like chill. Now you stay in your lane with the women, but don't go after men because that's when I get involved. And I think that that's where something that she should.
And I agree with you, but I think Dr. Damien, he's like, man, it's not that deep for him in this show. He's more concerned about his practice than anything. So he might not be checking for stuff like that. But yeah, I agree with you though. You're right.
And so Evelyn walked over like, let me go over here because it's good talking to my man and stuff like that. And it's like another man and a woman. So let me go up here. What y'all talking about?
See, that's what the issue I had. You know, to me, Damien and Greg was having a real adult conversation. And when Heaven got involved,
even Sweet Tea,
she wasn't coming right. Like she was, all three of them have a good conversation. Right, agreed. Heaven coming across, and she came up there, it went left. It went left quick past her.
Well, you say nothing to me about this B. And then because then nobody no conversation was going on. Soon as that big mouth woman came up there, then they like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh, they fussing over there. Da 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 da. And it was like so uncalled for.
Yeah.
It's like some stuff I get that Heavenly she does for the show, but some stuff is just overkill. It's like, you know how some people like be overacting? It's just overkill, you know, and nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, to me, like I said, I think Helen got some mental things going on in her
I
head.
can say that too. Yeah, you right about that. But so yeah, y'all, that's all we got. I'm sorry that I wasn't 100% in, but I was doing my best to press myself through. I hadn't talked a whole lot lately, and I think I'm just trying to get my energy back up. So when I'm you know, we go undergo surgery and stuff, it takes so much from you. So I think that, you know, this right here been talking for about an hour is
Yeah.
really truly just kind of draining. But yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I know about them surgeries, man. I've been through 5, 6 of them and be up here still trying to grind. But I understand what you're saying.
He'll never let me have a moment by myself ever. So on that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. As we said at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Hey!